Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, and this is my first mailbag video. So I only have two parcels here today, and I know from the first one, this is actually a piece of equipment that I needed extra. I already have an oscilloscope, a DSO Nano 3 from Seed Studio, but the problem is that the maximum input voltage is only 20 volts or 40 volts peak to peak. So with the type of work and projects that I'm going to be busy with now, I need something that can handle a little bit more. So I reached out to the wonderful people at K-Measure, and I also want to thank my uncle for helping making this possible. He basically sponsored this piece of equipment, and a big shout out to my uncle. And reached out to the people of K-Measure, and they sent me this little oscilloscope. So I just want to move this. Just want to see that there's no other paperwork with my address showing. Let's do that. Oh my goodness. And let's just move this out of the way. And here is my new little oscilloscope from K-Measure. This is the FNI RSI Finirizi. I don't know how to actually pronunciate it, but yes, this is a little oscilloscope. I'm gonna, with its probes, and it's got some decent probes. I will do a head-to-head video between the DSO Nano and this little oscilloscope, and really show how the two differ. And from what I saw online, this one really, it's small, it's compact, and it has a 400 volt or a 800 volts point to point, peak to peak max, which is absolutely fantastic. So the range, your input range, is much higher than with the DSO Nano 3. Don't get me wrong, DSO Nano 3 is a great little oscilloscope, but it does have some of its limitations. So one of the next videos that I'll do is I'll put this one head to head with the DSO Nano from Seed Studio. Decent probes and connectors all nicely bundled together. This is going to be a good video as well, and do a deep dive on this one as well. Okay, so the next box, and this is my second parcel, I need to thank my loving wife. So I've seen this with a lot of the guys, some good friends that I've met online and physically met, and then I'm inspired by guys such as sorry about this, I just want to gently open up this box. So I'm also very inspired by companies and guys like Gruber Motor Company that work and rework old Tesla Roadsters that doesn't get manufactured anymore. And I saw this, and this is basically I was looking for a electronic microscope. So this one was sent my loving wife. Thank you for her. She basically ordered this via Takealot, and this, when we looked at it, this one had the best of the best overall rating and feedback. Only thing is, it doesn't have the base like all the others. However, there's some very nice, if you've got a 3D printer and you go onto Thingiverse, you can actually get a adjustable base with the set screws that you can attach. So you will then disconnect the suction cup mount, and then you can then hook it up to that base, and you've got your full-on little microscope, nicely packaged away. It feels decent. It feels solid. The buttons they don't feel flimsy. Although it's lightweight, it is really the plastic. The housing doesn't bend or buckle. So this is definitely a decent piece of kit. It has a mini USB socket, and then there's also a SD card socket, so you can actually record directly onto and take snapshots onto an SD card. Whoopsie. Let me just bring that back into view. Sorry, I didn't look at the at the feed. There is your SD card socket right over there, mini USB, sorry, and this will allow you then to record and save snapshots and video clips onto an SD card, which you can then review and enhance further on a computer with an external piece of software like GIMP, etc. And like I said, this is really it's lightweight, so it's not particularly heavy. It's got a nice little, it's got a decent size screen on here. This looks around 4.3 inches. And it was really not that expensive. I will put down the links below for both the oscilloscope and the microscope. And then in next future videos, you'll definitely see them in action as I'm working with some diagnostics or building some test hardware for motorsport. And yeah, so I will leave the links to both the microscope from Takelot as well as the variants with the base already. I will also leave the link to the Thingiverse page where you can get the STL files to 3D print a base for this unit. And I will also leave the links to K-Measure. They're actually also very helpful. They don't just do oscilloscopes, they do various other electronic measuring equipment and power supplies, etc. So also a big thank you to Martin from K-Measure. And tell me what you want to see me use it with. Leave your comments below, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Cheers, guys.